What's going on, guys? Garrett here from the Jobless Gamers channel, and I'm joined with Mr. Boss for the win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What's up?
For our weekly Squadcast, that is a podcast that takes place every single Saturday, and you guys have been really loving our Squadcast. We're at episode 38. We've come a long way thus far, and this week's topics include the servers for GTA 5 Online being finally good to go, our Heist and Christmas, are they ever coming DLC type of stuff. The third one's gonna be our overview of 2014 games, as well as our speak pipe or squeak pipe, where you guys submit questions via voice and we answer them here on the podcast. Now, with all that said, let's jump right into the first topic, which is the servers having problems originally on the release of GTA 5 for PS4 and Xbox One. Ross, take it away. What do you think they have done? Have they done a good job? Are the fixes, 100%? What's the deal?
Well, they've done like 2 or 3 hot fixes. Like when we first got GTA Online for the PS4 and Xbox One, we were on patch 1.18, and now we're on patch 1.2, if I'm correct, whenever we're recording this. And a lot of people have been, we'll get into this a little later, but they were saying like, oh, I thought Rockstar was going to release Heist when they updated the game, or when they update like the first update. But these have just been server fixes. And I don't know, have you guys been able to get into 30-player lobbies? Because I've had some horrible luck.
Yeah, man. Me and Garrett, at least, have been trying to live stream, as many people know, on Twitch, like late at night, because we want to play 30-man races, 30-man death matches. And for, I think until what, like Tuesday, or was it Wednesday night, Garrett?
I believe it was maybe Tuesday. Yeah.
That was the first time since the release that we actually got 30 people in a server. And that was like...
It was sick.
That was incredible.
It was great. Yeah, it was as crazy as you can imagine. 30 people in one lobby, especially because all the people that were playing with us were viewers and people of the community that really want to just enjoy their time playing with us. And having everybody in one centralized location or playing a certain job of 30 people is just nuts. It's crazy fun, and it definitely brings that next gen feel to GTA 5 because you have such a increased player amount per lobby. So I think they really worked on the servers, but I'm not sure, what had to be done to make it work.
I think they were
why
overwhelmed. I think that, I don't know. I think GTA Online on the 360 and PS3 had the same issue, just too many people. It's like the initial rush causes a bottleneck. And
and we'll talk about this with the other games that have come out this year, but that's what just everybody wants to play because it's new. Servers can't handle it. And then there's your issue. Yeah, that's the problem. But it was kind of interesting. Now, I think we both have it, or both have GTA, or all have GTA on both consoles, and we've mainly played PS4. And I was actually been told that Xbox One, it didn't take as long for the servers to be able to get 30 people as long as the PS4, but I don't really know because I didn't play much on Xbox One. Have either of you guys, or
not really? I mean, my character is solo level on Xbox One, and when I do play on Xbox One, it was just with Quebblecop, so I don't really have an experience of joining a public lobby. But I've always heard good things from our viewers, like Lady Baker, that would say the lobbies work fine. But you guys let us know in the comment section. Did Xbox One lobbies work fine? Were you able to get into 30-player lobbies? What about you, Ross? Did you have any problems or difficulties getting into lobbies?
With a lot of people, yes, but I mean, I would get 12, maybe 13 people. But the thing I'm impressed with the most, the loading times, so fast.
Oh,
it's so much better.
I don't know.
Depends. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss, man.
Exactly.
But either way, it's an improvement from last generation. I could literally make a sandwich, go downstairs, make a sandwich, come back, and it would be oh, I'm still loading. Okay, I can finish my sandwich or whatever. But now it's okay, it's kind of speedy. Yeah, still it takes a while, but it's still pretty good.
I think. What I've noticed, at least, getting into, no lie, if you start up, close the game completely, start it up, go to story mode, then go to online, it takes maybe, a minute, if that. It's crazy fast. But if you do start just from the loading screen to online, it takes a little bit longer. Not as long as last gen. But the one thing, and I'm assuming they're going to fix it, but I think it's when you get, lagged out of a job, and it's trying to search for another session to, put you in. Dude, you were stuck sitting at the clouds for 10 minutes.
I've noticed that, yeah. It does take
crazy.
A while.
That's the only downside with the loading times, and I don't know if that's it's obviously server related, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly what is causing that. But that's the only complaint that I have with loading times and stuff.
Yeah, and I've noticed that as well. When it does fail, It just takes a
It fails
very
hard.
long time.
And
Yeah,
you can't get out of that screen. Like you have to close the application in order to get back. But I mean,
the same rate-
Rockstar's doing a good job with
Yeah.
patching stuff, so it'll be patched.
I know they've
within
done
no
what,
time.
like 3 hot fixes already. So
Yep. I mean, we started at patch 1.17, I believe it was.
it was something like that. 1.17 or 1.18. Now we're at 1.20, and they haven't really added anything in terms of content. It's really just been like optimizing the
Yep.
online experience.
Now the big
Well,
question,
that's the most important part.
yeah, and the big question is, when do you think they'll start, adding things besides optimizing? I think it's coming to a point for a lot of people where, for the single player, we didn't really, play much. We didn't really experience, because this is all content we've done for the last year. And at the same token, GTA 5 multiplayer is something that we've done for the last year or so. For the content that was added into online for GTA 5 on these new consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, do you think that the content is there?
I think it's worn off a little bit because when you think about it, a lot of the new content was for single player. Like I've legitimately done everything new there is doing single player. I've done all the wildlife challenges. I've done the monkey mosaics, which is a giant pain in the butt. There's like literally, if I didn't have that guide, there's no way I was finding all.
But
those.
was it worth it though? Like when you
it's
think of the
just for a
single player
car.
stuff,
It was just for a
Yeah.
car, and I've done everything. Like I've collected the Duke of Death. I've flown the Dodo seaplane, and in GTA Online, it's like, well, this is the same old, just an upgraded version. So I think it is. I think Rockstar realizes that the newness, like the honeymoon phase of this new next-gen GTA, is going to wear off soon, if not already wearing off.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned how like the monkey mosaics, all you get is a car. Well, if you remember, a year ago, you had to get 50. What was it?
Spaceship parts?
Spaceship parts
For the space
to get the
doctor,
alien
yeah.
car, and people were freaking out. Like it was so cool to get this awesome car, even though there was like no insurance. And I know I wind up losing it after like 10 minutes of driving it because it blew up and I was screwed. But like, it's just funny how like you're like, oh, I just got a car for that. When like last year it'd have been a huge deal. That's just the nature of the beast. When
pretty much.
you're re-releasing a game that's already been out.
Yep. And I think overall, I think it had a decent comeback though. I mean, it definitely, all the stuff that did come on new gen definitely gave it a newer feel. It just felt
sure.
new. But
It felt
was
like
it
a more
really?
polished product.
Yeah. And I think that's what the plan was all along, though, too. And we talked about this for a very long time, how we believe that GTA 5 on Xbox 360 and PS3 was always a beta version for the Xbox One, PC, and the PS4. And it turns out, I guess it was. I mean, honestly, if they would have released GTA 5 on the PS4 and Xbox One initially, without it releasing on the Xbox 360 and PS3, it would have been a totally different game. It would have been, I don't know, where we would be today, honestly.
I'm
That'd be very, very
almost
different.
glad that they did the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah, I think I am as well. I think it turned out very, very profitable for them, as well as
Well, certainly it was definitely a more advantageous money situation for them.
and it was just, I think overall though, man, like it just worked out for the better for everyone.
I don't
'cause-
think GTA would have been as big if it was only on the Xbox One and the PS4 because, like I
I
said,
agree.
we're only in year 1 of the current generation consoles. We were in year 7 or 8 of the old one. So, like, even if you're not a hardcore gamer, like, you can walk into
Everybody
someone's
has the
apartment and say,
console.
like, they've got a PS3 and an Xbox 360. And this GTA series is a game that's big enough and renowned enough where, like I said, even if you don't pick up a game for like a month, you'll be like, oh, I'll get that one. Like,
Yep.
it's just how it is. But like you guys mentioned, I think, and this could be a great segue into our next topic, I think Rockstar has to do something very, very soon, as my voice cracks and breaks, very soon. And,
Yeah.
I
for
definitely,
sure.
I
And-
definitely agree on that.
and
Go ahead.
next
That
month
was-
is... Oh, you go ahead, Austin.
Well, no, I was just because one of you guys brought up how like there's been like the couple of patches, and before the whole game came out, Rockstar was like, the first update we're gonna do is gonna be Heist. So like when that first patch came out, like day one, people were like, it's Heist, and it's like
Everyone
no,
jumped the gun.
It's just server update.
Yep.
So people were kind of.
People were disappointed as well, I think. Just like,
Eh,
where's Heist?
I mean, I don't think you would. I mean, I guess they kind of worded it wrong, but really day one, like I wasn't expecting that.
oh, I wasn't
No,
either.
I
There's
don't
no
think
way.
any realistic person would.
That's a perfect transition to when do you think Heist is coming out? They're coming out next month, a year from now. When are they coming
See,
out? And in addition to that,
I hate to be the-
December is Christmas. So
yeah,
what do you
that's
guys
I was
think?
about to say. I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but like, it's either going to be Heist or Christmas DLC.
Well, actually, no, because the next update is Heist. So there can be a Christmas DLC.
Yeah, that's right.
Would they do it two in the same month?
Here's the thing. This is what I am banking on, and this is going to require a lot out of Rockstar potentially, but they're going to combine both Heist and Christmas, because if they just released the Christmas DLC from last year, what's new? Like it's like there's I don't know. I don't feel like them releasing the Christmas DLC again would be worth it, you know, because like people, yeah, the snow's cool, the clothes were cool, but if you only get them for like a month, it's like, yeah, I get some people didn't play it, but there wasn't that much. Whereas if they release that, or they release the Heist, and then in addition to Heist and all the stuff that comes with that, there's this Christmas stuff on the side. It'll make a lot. It'll make people more happier.
Yeah,
at least that's what I feel.
I definitely agree with that, Sam. I think that Heist is something everybody still wants in the back of their mind, and I think it'd just be a great addition. You know, next gen, you know, the online stuff, people were really upset that there's no animals, or upset about a few things like the livery cars and things not being added to GTA Online with that coming to GTA 5. And I think it'd be a very, very good time. It'd be good timing for Rockstar to add it.
Because it's during Christmas time, and typically in Christmas time, whether you're in the States or in Europe, you get time off from school, you get time off from college, you know, you might have a week off from work, and it's just like, what a perfect time to release it when everyone's like, it's cold outside, everyone's going to be inside. So, and it could be Rockstar's Christmas gift to us, Heist.
Yeah,
so
that would be very nice.
I mean, a little bit late, but you know,
better late than never, right?
Right, exactly. But I'm just looking at the calendar in December. So, let's see. So there's the 9th of December, because I don't think it's coming out next Tuesday. I mean, that'd be a little bit early, I think, because it's only 2 weeks after the game came out.
Yep.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. The next Tuesday, the 9th. That's a little bit more reasonable.
You mean the 16th?
Oh, well, the 9th, and then there's the 16th.
Gotcha.
And then there's the 23rd. Now, the 23rd, I think it's not coming out because that's 2 days before Christmas. I don't. That's just at least. I mean, last year, I think we were all disappointed that the snow came out on Christmas because we never got to play it because it's Christmas. Like, I'm not gonna play a game when I'm with family and stuff. So the 23rd, I think that's like off the book. So I think it's either the 9th or the 16th.
I think the 30th is off the book too. Like the day before
exactly.
New Year's Eve.
That's after, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think the 9th or the 16th, that's the most logical options we got for this Heist DLC. That is if it has even come out in December.
Rockstar's been ultra quiet after the announce of next generation. They're like, yay, they had the big announcement, and then they like been pretty quiet. Like they did the Black Friday and they did the music, but all that's pretty much pre-planned. There's nothing new there. So I think they're plotting right now. Hopefully.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we're all in agreement here. It's got to come out in December, right? There's no way they would push it to the January.
Maybe, man. You never know at Rockstar. That's the thing.
With that, then it's just so tough because, like you said, Ross, it's the first update. So why would they release the Christmas one? Or then if it's pushed back to January, there's going to be no Christmas then. It's the only thing that's just confusing, you know.
I know Rockstar is just so hard
trying to figure
out.
out the Heist release date is like freaking cracking the code to like I don't even know, man. It's impossible.
I mean, it's going to be ultra exciting when it comes out. That's all I know.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be like the best thing ever.
I think they're going to have to give us so many details. You'd think, right, on the newswire, like how it works, how you set it up. Or you think they're just going to be like, here you go, figure it out for yourself?
I don't know, because that's what they did with the exclusive content. They were like, look, it's in the game, go figure it out, go find it. I mean,
what was there to figure out, though? The peyote plants? Like, was that it?
But I'm talking about, like, specifically, like, you didn't, like, for the Dukes, I mean, we didn't know how to find it. It just happened randomly. Yep. For the Monkey Mosaics, you had to go out and find them. Like, obviously, you kind of knew a little bit, but I mean, that kind of just adds to the game of, like, figuring out. I mean, I'm assuming Heist, there's going to be some sort of, you know, hit online, start Heist, or maybe a blue dot on a map, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be that
Lester
crazy.
just rolls his wheelchair down the middle of the street, says, let's do it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That'd be great. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of a Christmas DLC, though, I mean, what do you guys think that they could do to sort of spice it up a little bit?
Because they've got to be
That
different from what they did last year.
To make it different, exactly.
Because last year they did the masks. They didn't really do any new clothing. They didn't do any vehicles.
Well, they did a couple clothes, didn't they? Wasn't it like the Santa outfit part of it, or am I just making stuff up now?
Was it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
Did
was.
I miss that? I think I was so consumed by the elf hat that I just like totally.
Yeah, right.
I had that thing for like 4 months. That was so great.
I think you
But
had
that
it
was
like
it.
for the longest ever.
And then they added the snow. That was it, right?
Which was essentially
Yeah.
just rain with a different texture.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, I don't know. I actually saw some videos and like it actually like they had physics for snow in the game. Like your cars handle differently.
Well, I
on
think
the
they had
snow.
to because of the North Yankton mission and the
Yeah.
prologue. So
Exactly. Yeah, true. But I mean, what else could they add though to a Christmas DLC?
they could have some vehicles, but I don't know.
Like what?
That's what I'm saying. Like a
kind of
sled.
vehicle? I mean, look, I said that like
That's what we said. Yeah, that's what we said
podcasts ago.
last time. I would love to see a sled and stuff. That'd be cool.
Could you imagine
Like,
taking
let
that
us-
to Los Santos Custom Shop?
Oh god. Let us know in the comment section though, like what if you guys have any ideas that Rockstar could just make it different than last year. Cause I think that's gonna be one of the challenges for them if they wind up doing a Christmas DLC. Just making it different.
I just can't imagine them doing a Christmas DLC and a Heist DLC in
That's
the
a
same.
lot. That's a
Yeah.
busy month.
But they've already if they take most of the stuff from the last Christmas DLC, it's already there. Like they don't need to do much with it. They just need to bam, make it appear again.
That is true.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's more logical, I guess, to assume that it's going to be the Heist DLC, the stuff they've been working on, and then they're also going to just throw the Christmas DLC because they didn't need to work on that. They just make it appear for a month.
I don't know, man.
Listen, I'm giving Rockstar the benefit of the doubt here. All right.
I hope that. I hope they do it. I mean, I can't see them doing it, though. I don't know. I don't know, Rockstar. Please do it. Do something in December. Just do something.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah, I really do hope the DLC does drop. Come December, if that does drop any DLC, like it would have to be Heist though.
They're gonna
Absolutely.
do one in December. They almost have to.
That's what we always say. Like we always say, like they have to do it, but we just don't know.
But see, the only thing with like delaying the Heist to like January, and I say delay, but just like releasing it in
PC?
January is the PC. So like everybody's sort of on the, or gets it at the same time. But like
That would be
then
devastating.
you run into the issue with the whole Christmas DLC. It's just a never-ending circle of what the hell is Rockstar gonna do?
Yeah,
We will never know.
we will never know. Stay tuned.
I knew that was coming.
Stay tuned.
Oh man.
Okay, well, with all that said, I guess that is a transition for us to go ahead and move into the overview of 2014 games that we think are going to be, that were sort of like, I guess, a big deal.
Do we want to do like
the
a
game
top
industry.
5?
Yeah,
Or
well-
our top
well-
5?
Well, I figured what we could do, because right now, I mean, I think there's a couple of games coming out. Like, I know in a week there's a couple like the Telltale games who make like the Walking Dead stuff, and those are really good. But for the most part, no big like AAA games are coming out.
Should we
They're all
like
come
grade
out
the
here.
developers like on what we think? Like out of the games they released?
I mean, we this whole year has been a down.
It really has. This is like the year of hype and
It has been.
and particularly not delivering the hype.
This is being the year of hype and delay, because every freaking game was like, I remember like last year I was so pumped up for 2014 because all these amazing games were coming, like The Division, you know, and then I don't know, just list it goes on, and
Yep.
now it's like where they're at. Oh, they're
How
next
many
year.
games did Ubisoft release? They had to release like 6 games, didn't they?
Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry.
They
The
released
Crew,
2 Assassin's Creed though.
2 Assassin's, yeah, 2. That's 5.
God, there's so many games, dude.
I know.
So many freaking games.
Their office must never close.
Right?
Thanksgiving, you guys are all working. No one's leaving.
Oh man.
I mean that, and then the other like big kind of thing recently. If anybody has played Halo, And I say played.
Oh, 343 is just completely blew it in
I'm pretty
every
sure
way.
the Halo servers still don't work. See, you guys complained last year about Rockstar servers. Dude, 343 don't have servers no more. That's how bad they, like, their
343
servers
got EMP.
just combusted.
Yeah, they got hit with the big EMP. That's what happened. I mean,
And it kind of sucks because were you guys big fans of Halo back in the day?
Yes, obviously, yes. That's the only reason I got an Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. They're like playing those games again, dude. Oh God, like it was gonna be so much fun getting friends together and all that. And then now, bam. And then what sucks is that now I don't have confidence in Halo 5.
I know.
Like, well, what's the point? Like, do I even get it? Do I even want to try to get it? Because the servers ain't gonna work. You know, what's the point? But
That's actually very true because I don't know, man. This year has been the year of a lot of games coming out, and a lot of them just not doing well with online modes, like just flopping, like either it not working or something goes wrong, and it's just a huge problem.
well, you can just start at from the beginning. I'm assuming. Well, Watch Dogs, was that like kind of the first big game of the year?
Yeah,
It was close, like May.
I think it was one
I
of
don't
the
know what
big
other
ones.
bigger ones came out, but Watch Dogs, the online for that, went down the hill.
That didn't really last.
What games came after Watch Dogs?
Oof, I don't even remember.
Jump to October, where there was Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands, a pre-sequel.
Borderlands, that didn't do as well as people hoped it would. Then after that, what do you got?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I mean, it's not bad, but it's Call of Duty. That's been the same thing for like 10 years. So
It's a yearly release
I think
game.
people are just getting tired of games coming out like the same thing every year, and that's what I hate.
There's
how
Destiny.
Ubisoft is doing it. Well, yeah, exactly. Destiny. Although Destiny, to give them credit, I think I just saw an update that just came out that added a ton of stuff to the game. The story is still irrelevant.
Bungie's doing a good job to try to keep it going as best they can, but
Yeah, I give Bungie credit for that because some of these other games that come out, you don't see updates for a while. But Assassin's Creed, like, dude, Ubisoft, their year hasn't been too good.
they just made their season pass free, I think, because of how bad everything was.
I love them. I love Ubisoft to death, but dude, people just ripped them up.
Oh, I know they got.
Assassin's Creed. And have you guys actually played Far Cry 4 yet?
Yes,
No, I have not.
It's really fun. I mean,
I've heard it's really good
it's
story.
It's Far Cry 3. I mean, nothing's changed, but Far Cry 3 was great. So
I have not. So you played it?
yeah. It's lots of fun.
I haven't played it at home.
It's a beautiful game. Like the environment, I don't know what it's called, like Kairat, China, or wherever I am. You're in like the jungle, but it's beautiful. So
I think that's what the game really has going for it. How the beauty behind it. But
Ubisoft really took advantage of the next gen console.
I know my roommate Steve has been playing it like every day, like waking up playing it.
It's fun. Like
He's like sort of addicted.
it has Ubisoft elements though. Like you know in Assassin's Creed how you can like climb the towers and like do the eagle vision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And in Far Cry they have like radio towers where you like climb up the radio towers and like break a radio. So there's like Ubisoft elements in the game, which is just funny to notice how it transfers over. So, but
I think overall Ubisoft always add that feel. Like Ubisoft has that touch where it's like every game they do something on it just feels very similar to another game. I don't know. That worries me a little for the Division though.
Well, exactly, because that's like that. At least to me, that's probably my number one, like most hyped for game or most anticipated game for next year. And I just hope it doesn't fall trap to what Watch Dogs went through, what Assassin's Creed the first week of it went through. It like as much as I love that game, it has so many bugs and issues. And I haven't heard too much about Far Cry, but I just hope it's a good
I
game.
have hope for the Division though because it's not a
Tom
yearly
Clancy.
thing.
Well, that and it's Tom Clancy.
Right.
When's the last bad Tom Clancy game? I don't think there has been one in a while.
So hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope so. I'm hoping for the best here.
Yep. Next year, man.
And I guess with all that said, let's go into the speak pipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, basically, if you guys don't know what Squeak Pipe is or Speak Pipe, whatever it's called.
It's Squeak Pipe now. We've rebranded this company.
Yeah. If you follow us on Twitter, you know, about an hour or a couple hours before the Squadcast goes up or we start recording it, we tweet out the link and then you guys can leave us some voicemails And this week we have a few. So the first one here we have is from Jacob.
Jacob.
What's up, squad? I love the videos. Keep up the good work. I was just wondering, for the Christmas update, do you think they'll add just the same stuff, or do you think they'll add more? Same goes for the Valentine's Day update. Do you think they'll just recycle old stuff and make new stuff? Thanks, and keep up the videos.
You know, Jacob brings up a good point, because Rockstar, they really had a lot of their like DLCs planned around holidays, like the Independence Day DLC, Valentine's Day. And are they gonna like do like a 2.0 version, or are they gonna have to like start getting more creative with their DLCs, like the hipster update?
Yeah, that is going to be interesting to see, because the hipster, or was it the hipster and the high life? Those I think were some of the
those are some of the best, because
updates.
they weren't like. And not saying that the holiday themes are bad. I think those are fun and they have, they're cool themes. But like Austin said, the hipster, business, and high life, in my opinion, I think were the best one in terms of new content.
I agree. I think they were just great.
The cars, everything.
Yeah, they were just fabulous. I never used the word fabulous, but I just did. So
it's a great word.
But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be recycling stuff, especially when Valentine's Day comes around. If we even have DLCs like that, like holiday themed.
See, I'm wondering,
because didn't they announce that they're gonna have holiday themed?
Yeah, and
DLCs
they
like
never
more?
did a single one after they announced that.
That's weird, actually.
When did they? Wait, what did they announce?
No, because they had
after the Independence Day.
They had mentioned like stay tuned for more holiday themed DLCs.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we thought there was going to be a
Veterans
Halloween
Day.
one.
Or Halloween,
Halloween,
yeah.
Veterans Day. They
I don't know.
Yeah, so I have no clue.
Here's again, I'm giving Rockstar the benefit out. We kind of always, I guess hate on Rockstar just because we love the game. We just want.
We expect so much.
Yeah,
just because we know what they can deliver.
We want the best possible, but maybe next year, maybe like the last year of DLCs was just to hold us off, like because like Garrett said, we kind of feel that 360 PS3 is kind of like the beta version. So maybe now that we're on next gen, and once PC comes out, they can do stuff potentially that they've always wanted to do, as in like these big DLCs, like the story DLCs, but it also will transfer to online, maybe new islands or new places to visit, stuff like that.
That raises the question, like, we've always used the excuse like, oh, we're on old gen consoles, or there's not enough of this, there's not enough of that. What if things continue the way they are, where it's just like,
see, that's my worst fear.
Yeah, where it's just like,
because I really do think that's what was holding Rockstar back, is the 360. They're so old. They're 2006 computers, and you could tell towards the end, like the PS3s, the 360, they were running out of memory. And so, I mean, the game takes up a fifth of my freaking PS4. It better deliver. Like, literally, that downloaded game is literally
take up your fifth.
It's literally a fifth of it. So it better
well, and then
deliver.
There's also apparently, I haven't looked too much into this, but I've been getting a couple tweets here and there saying how there's a 14 gigabyte like slot that is reserved for GTA 5 like updates in the future. Now I'm not sure if that's just like something Xbox does or whatever, just to be safe, but 14, that's a lot, 14 gigabytes. So again,
yeah, I mean,
maybe this next year's giant DLCs.
Well, the story mode DLC is gonna be huge. I mean, the story mode DLCs were like 8 gigabytes. That might be overshooting it on like 360. I don't even want to know what they're going to be.
Yeah, that's right. But one thing, all right, here's an interesting question. Would you guys, let's say every 3 months, would you rather pay like $20 for DLC, like a big online DLC every 3 months, or rather like these free DLCs that just add clothes and cars every month?
I'd be down to pay. I don't mind. Like, it's if it's good content, like if it's like Ballad of Gay Tony type of stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where a lot of people are. Like, if it's good, sure, take my money.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I think the little updates are kind of running thin in people's patience. I think they were cool for a while, especially on last gen, but now I think people are really going to like say, okay, let's get into the real stuff now.
Yeah, and I mean, Heist, that's going to be the start of it. Maybe like they'll do some DLCs just to add on to Heist, different type of them. There's
the
obviously
freaking casino that I want to open.
Exactly, that people want.
They put that freaking casino there for a reason. It better open.
Right? Exactly, man. Come on, I want to gamble all my money away. I want to buy more shark cards, damn
exactly.
it. And then maybe even some people are, I don't know if it's possible or whatever, but some people are saying even maybe an animal DLC. It's just because why not? Like if it's possible, obviously. But who knows? The possibilities are endless for Rockstar. Even now even more so with next gen hardware.
They should have no excuses now. They should have none. But we'll see.
Well, moving on though, we have Avery from this.
Hi, Avery.
I don't know where he's from.
If you guys could add, change, remove 5 things in GTA 5 Next Gen, what would they be?
Oh gosh.
That is short and simple to the point.
5 things. Gosh, I'm
assuming
have to think
you
about
mean online
add
or
or remove.
single player?
That's tough.
Because
I don't know if I want anything removed.
well, here's the thing. Both online and both single player have their pros and cons. When we went back and played single player, dude,
It felt good.
well, it felt good. But then there's just the small things that online has that it doesn't, like insurance, like calling up the mechanic. Like it's just so annoying to go back to the garage.
They
and get
made
the cars.
some improvements, like the little thing on the map that shows you where your car is.
Yeah, but I want a freaking mechanic. And say I'm tired of going to the freaking garage and having to steal people's cars and get cops and stuff. So I mean, it's some stuff like that. I guess single player. But
I wish online had the same taxi service as single player, where you just like skip. Oh, I'm all the way across the map at 30 seconds.
That'd be cool.
It'd be a teleportation glitch right
That'd be
there.
That's
cool.
true.
That'd be real cool.
You can't see. That's the problem. You can't have stuff that affects you and not everybody else.
I just imagine like the taxi being like the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yeah,
It's like, 88 miles an hour, you take off.
Dude, that'd be actually pretty
That'd be
funny.
fun. That'd be really fun and
Or if
funny.
it was like, you could have like some Harry Potter stuff where instead of it just disappearing, it runs into a wall and then it's like a fucking
Oh
teleportation.
my god,
wall.
like straight into whatever you want to go.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me go to this wall in the city. Oh, now I'm in Polito
There it
Bay.
goes.
Perfect.
But yeah, I mean, I don't like Russ. I don't think there's anything really like that you want removed.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing too bad.
Maybe that one random job you can pick up at the loading.
You know
screen.
what? I do want them to freaking remove. I want or give us the option to remove. There's like 2 things, and it relies. Or one thing is like the HUD, and this is I guess it's mainly YouTuber related, but like. When I turn off all this stuff on the HUD and I still get my little phone message or it's like you killed somebody, like why can't I turn that off? And then why can't we turn off the little the job things on the minimap, like or in the game, like on the actual ground, like the blue circles? Who actually uses the blue circles to launch jobs?
Maybe we can, and we just haven't looked at it.
I don't know. Maybe we can. Let us know in the comments. But it's just so annoying when you're trying to land somewhere. And it's like, oh, I gotta avoid that blue circle or I'll launch this job.
Yeah, little
one thing
fixes
I
like that
would
would be
like.
nice. But again, I
Yeah,
think
I
those
mean-
are like first world YouTuber problems.
Yeah.
Big features though. I mean, like big ones. Animals, obviously. You want animals. You want.
I know a lot of people were
Just-
disappointed with the animals in single player because it was like 18 breeds of dogs. There
Yeah,
wasn't like
they were-
there wasn't like a bear, there wasn't like a cheetah.
That was kind of disappointing.
If there would have been
20
bears
new-
and cool, that would have been cool. But yeah, it's
Oh.
just like not really a big of a deal.
I wanted to see like bears. They could have had like new birds, like freaking vultures that attacked. Like that'd be
Yeah.
so cool. Seeing a freaking like a rat or something run across and see a giant vulture just like pick up the rat and run. Like it'd be so funny.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I think the big one just for online is people want to see animals. I want to go hunting with animals. I want to run animals over with people.
I
in
want
my
to run
car.
next to animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But and then finally the last question though from anonymous here.
Uh-oh.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving? By the way, I love all your guys' videos.
All right.
Guys.
My Thanksgiving was very, I guess, different from what I'm used to. Normally, I hang out with family and do stuff with my family in Miami. Didn't go back home for Thanksgiving, so I did stuff with friends, and it was actually pretty freaking eventful. I mean, they created a feast. I mean, like the most food I've ever seen prepared. It was pretty cool. What about you, Austin?
Man, you haven't seen food till you come down here. We had 2 different types of turkeys, a ham, like 4 different types of pork. We had freaking so many dressings, so much macaroni, mashed potato. We had every food you can imagine, man. But yeah, I went over to my uncle's house and the LSU game came on, so we were pretty much chilling out there. And actually, it was funny because they have a hot tub and it's like 40 degrees outside, and we were like, you know what? Let's go in the hot tub. So did that. But yeah, man, it's fun times.
Yeah, mine was pretty similar. Just like the 3 Fs: family, food, football. Whole lot of that. So,
Yep.
Your Seahawks won, Garrett.
Yeah, I noticed. I actually saw the game. It's
Yeah, watch football.
yeah, I saw it. But I think that overall, I think the squad should have some kind of, Thanksgiving.
We need to have one Thanksgiving together.
or one holiday together.
Yeah. We need a word, by the way.
I don't know. Austin, create a word.
Cookie. Because I'm
Cookie.
eating a cookie.
Cookie. Okay.
There you go.
Just
Cookie it is,
all
boys.
caps. Cookie. COOK.
Someone's gonna be like KOOKY.
Yeah, that's why I spelled it for him.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know in the comment section how your Thanksgiving was as well, if you do celebrate it. But yeah.
I just
Anything
forgot
else?
that was a U.S. thing only.
Yeah, right? It's crazy.
Yep. Well, see you guys later. Till next week or tomorrow with a new video. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Peace.